Hey guys, it's Kristen and I'm here to share with you our October library haul. I'm going to show you what we've got in the month of October. I'm pretty proud of us. We did read a lot and I have a lot of books, a lot of picture books. The kids get to pick their own books when we go to the library, and this is what they picked. So there's really not a rhyme or reason to most of them. This is 29 Myths on the Swinster Pharmacy by Lemony Snicket. We are big Series of Unfortunate Event fans. We read that as a family last year. I don't remember when it was. A long time ago, maybe 2 years ago. We read all 13 books. Then we went and read some of his other same universe books, but didn't match. And the Swinster Pharmacy is mentioned in that series. So that's that. Take Your Time. A Tale of Harriet, the Galapagos Tortoise by Eva Furrow. We have Winter is for Snow by Robert Neubecker. I'm doing 4th grade with Lily, so that includes Texas history in Texas, usually. So we have All Around Texas Regions and Resources. We have Uniquely Texas. And books like that, I will check them out to see if I like them enough to purchase them. If not, they're just a one read, and then she gains what she can from them. The House That Once Was by Julie Fogliano, and we haven't read this book yet, but we did get it in October, so that's why it's here. The Grouchy Ladybug, which is a favorite. I think we probably own it, but that's not a battle I fight at the library. Okay, so we did a Apple study. You should see that soon. So I have a bunch of Apple books that I requested. We have the Apple Trees, From Apple Trees to Cider Please. We have, some of these have my information still on them, so I have to rip it off. The Apple Pie That Papa Baked. An Apple Pie for Dinner. Happy Birthday Bad Kitty. Lily is reading through the Bad Kitties. We went on vacation last month, and at the vacation house we stayed at, they had some Bad Kitty books. So we rented all the ones the library had because she's kind of liking them. Voices of Colonial Texas, 1527 to 1836. The Biggest Apple Ever. Apple Picking Time. Apples Everywhere. Oh, I didn't say who these books were by, but Bad Kitty is by Nick Bruel. Apple Picking Time is by Michelle Benoit Slauson. The Biggest Apple Ever is a Scholastic book by Steve Kroll. The Colonial Texas is Michael Teeterbaum. Apple Pie That Papa Baked is Lauren Thompson. And From Apple Trees to Cider Please is by Felicia Cherzinski. We'll try. We said The Grouchy Ladybug is by Eric Carle. Apples Everywhere is by Robin Kuntz. Unplugged, Steve Antoni. We have Valentine's Day by Anne Rockwell. Another Eric Carle favorite, which I know we own, is The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Your Alien by Tammy Sauer. My Daddy, a Peppa Pig book. Wiggle by Taro Gomi. And we have, I think we have Dory Phantasmagory, Dory and the Real True Friend, Dory Phantasmagory, Dory Black Sheep, Dory Phantasmagory Head in the Clouds, and Something Wickedly Weird. Dory Phantasmagory series is by Abby Hanlon, and Something Wickedly Weird, The Icy Hand, is by Chris Mould. And that's all the books I have right here. And like I said, we do have a few that are, Lily has like a little book bag she carries around, and those are the other Bad Kitty books that she has out. Other than that, that's all of our October books. And really, it was more of just like a read for fun. It wasn't like a series grabbing thing. Besides, we have all the Dory Phantasmagoria books, which we will get to in November probably, because you'll see in a minute when I go over what we've read that we've been reading a lot of other books. Okay, so now on to what we read this month. I had to write it down, so I'll be kind of like looking past the camera. So for what we read in the month of October, we got a lot done. I'm really proud. We read 2 books, like I read them out loud, and then we listened to 2 audiobooks. The first book we read we finished up the last third of Redwall. I mentioned it in our last, what we read in Library Hall. It is by Brian Jacobs, or Jacques, sorry. I think it's called Jakes, though. Brian Jakes. Anyway, we had about a third of that left last time we talked, and we finished it, loved it. There are 22 books in that series, and I don't know how many of them we'll read, but we probably will circle back to it because it was really fun. And there's a TV show on Amazon Prime that's 2 seasons long that covers a few of the books, so we'll probably get there. Stop. We started this when school started, and time just got away from us. We went to Disney World. All kinds of things happened. So we finished The Rescuers by Marjorie Sharp. And it was a lot of fun. I read this one out loud to them, and it was nice. There are 5 more or 4 more books in this series, and again, we'll probably get to some of them because we liked them a lot. The next book we read was an audiobook. Have a seat, please. We read Mary Poppins, and it was for her book club at school, but we all listened to it, and we listened to it on Audible. It was read by Sophie Thompson, Emma Thompson's sister, and it was really cute. I enjoyed it a lot. Maybe the first 3 chapters are things that you would know from the movie if you're a fan of the Disney movie. After that, it's all stuff that did not happen in the movie, so it was fun. Then the last book I read was a Halloween Read Aloud. It's called The Little Leftover Witch. And it is by, Mary Poppins is by P.L. Travers, sorry. This one is by Florence Laughlin, and it is so cute. It's only 74 pages, and it could have easily been read in one sitting. Now, my kids wanted it over like 2 or 3 sittings, but we really enjoyed it. This little witch gets left on Halloween, and she can't travel back except for on the day of Halloween. So she's there for a year, and all that ensues. It's super cute. I enjoyed it a lot. My oldest did not agree with how the book ended, so she gave it only 2 stars, which breaks my heart, because I know she liked it more than that, but she really was upset with the way it ended, so there we go. Now, okay, my oldest is the only one that reads on her own, and she read 1 book, like an actual book, and then she listened to an audiobook and the most of a second audiobook. Okay, the first audiobook she listened to was 39 Clues. We like to use them in a play-away, like this. It's like a little thing that they can plug their headphones into. And she listened to 39 Clues Book 1. Then she read Bad Kitty Meets Baby in a book form, and now she's on 39 Clues Book 2. Almost done. I think she has maybe 5 chapters left. Lila, my second one, is listening to 39 Clues Book 1 on the play-away. So that's where we read this month. Oh, I have one crawling on me, so I can't concentrate. As mom, I did read a little bit of 1 book on my own. I didn't do so hot this month. I listened to a lot of podcasts. I listened to a lot of BookTube and YouTube reviews, and that's kind of where my lone time went. But I did read about the first third of The New Adventures of Sabrina graphic novel. I have it on Hoopla, and it's really more dark than the TV show. Kind of it's supposed to be like, I guess, comedy horror, which I'm not really into, but I wanted to read it. So I have a couple more days on my Hoopla borrow, and I will finish it. So that was October. I'll see y'all again for November.